it.
Yeah, we're actually really rambling about comics today. But yeah, so how many? Do you know how many series they did for the Warlord though?
No, I remember the one from the '70s that went from the '70s through the '80s.
Yeah, like 100 and some issues.
Yeah, like 150 issues or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, Warlord would be cool. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I've been picking up. Um, just because hell, I didn't read it when I was little. I actually picked up while you're talking about Mike Grell. I picked up a number one not too long ago and found a couple of them. I actually left them over there. I didn't bring them because I didn't think this was going to come up. But I picked up a handful of issues of John Sable Freelance.
I have almost the entire original run.
Of John Sable Freelance. Yeah.
Uh,
Dude,
like
the art's amazing.
yeah, well, it's Mike Grell.
Yeah.
I picked up. Uh, it's missing like 2 or 3 issues, maybe up to 5 issues. I'm missing.
Yeah.
But I picked up the whole thing off of Jesse James Comics in Arizona for $20.
Oh, hell, that's a damn good deal.
You know, and I'm like, type it in, claim.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's the whole thing. I mean, I know me and you talked about it before, and some of the stuff that I'm going back and rereading now, that I would have had zero interest in as a kid, um, is just is amazing stories, and it's all from the '80s. But I mean,
Hmm.
um, dude, Spider Woman is amazing.
The
And I'm
original
just,
run, yeah.
yeah, the original run. I'm like, damn, Spider Woman is kicks ass. But Booster Gold is amazing.
Yeah, try to get a copy of Booster Gold number one right now.
I've been
like
trying for a
like
while.
200, like $200.
It was like $40. It was $40 6 months ago, and now it is.
And
It's
about 10
stupid.
years ago, you could find them in the 50-cent boxes at any comic shop.
It only went 25 issues. I think it
Hmm.
was 25 issues. I picked up most of the entire run, super nice shape, out of a dollar box.
Firestorm, same thing.
I have a ton of Firestorm.
But there's
Did you?
two volumes too.
No, it's all volume one. I've got all volume one, and I picked them up a dollar a pop. But yeah, now they're going up. The thing that got me on the Firestorm, I was picking them up because I was going through, and you may not know him, and you're gonna get to say, "Oh God, it goes back to Conan again." But um, in the mid to late run on that Firestorm stuff, Raphael Cannon is doing the art. I mean, and his art was amazing, and he did art on Conan the magazine toward the end of the run, and then on the new series.
Yeah, I don't know him by name, but I know I got to know his art because I collected Firestorm. I thought he was awesome. Was the
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is. But yeah, some of the stuff that
Hey Hojo, hail,
oh,
huge X Factor fan. Nice.
nice. Yeah, hey, dude, X Factor is so damn good.
Hojo has done his own book. It's crowdfunding right now on Indiegogo. I believe it's Indiegogo. Uh, called The Mythicals, and it looks amazing. Book's doing good. It's already funded. They're just going for the stretch goals, all the fun stuff afterwards, and
Yeah, stickers, variant covers, that kind of stuff.
oh no, you can just buy the variant covers.
I just buy the variant covers. I got I did send you a Kickstarter a while ago. I don't
Yeah,
know
we're
if
gonna look at that tonight too.
are you the one I just sent you?
Oh my, it's so much money. Oh my god, I couldn't get the actual price list to like open up on my phone because it was like running slow. But first, we'll go to toys,
Oh God.
and a good portion of these are all brought to you by you, Thomas, who sent these to me.
You did get them? Yep.
Of course, after you sent me this one, my girlfriend was in Walmart this past week looking up. There were a bunch of stuff that I didn't have in there for figures, but I have been dying to get my hands on this one because I think this is an awesome looking Bat Joker.
Oh,
the Earth 22 one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just love the colors. This is almost like a tip of the hat back to the stupid lime green colors they would use on various, because there was a Batman for everything. It was like this is a GI Joe version of Batman because there's a bat suit for everything. But this is awesome, and it's got the Joker face on it because it's, he's hit with the toxin, which happened in the book, and then a gold label, which looks amazing, brought to you by you.
Dude, I opened mine. That is a really sweet ass figure.
And now they have the original version of Superboy available from like the Rise of the Supermen.
Sweet. The one with the black the black jacket.
Yeah, the leather jacket. Yeah. Let's see. Steve Worcester, that Star Wars boy. I found a 1986 Superpowers Hall of Justice in the garbage. Well, I hope you rescued that damn thing.
Yeah.
That thing's worth a
Mary, will you let him out,
close to complete.
please? Yeah, well, he wants to go out again.
And this, Brave and the Bold 28.
Come on.
With the original 5 members of the Justice League. What I didn't look at was... Nope, they did not do Aquaman correctly.
Why?
Because Aquaman on the cover, as you can see, has yellow gloves instead of green.
Damn it.
At first, his gloves were yellow. I'm like, that's stupid. Turn them green. Okay.
So I guess everything did show up nice and
packed great. Yeah. Yeah, it's only missing one piece. That's awesome. You can probably find in any of the Superpowers groups, you can probably find somebody that might have a line on one or an aftermarket piece to make it complete.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, and did I show you the Injustice?
No. You got some Injustice stuff? Oh, yeah, the Injustice. Yeah, I think you showed me that last week. Yeah, the Green Arrow.
Yep. So
I still want an Injustice Superman.
I want like a McFarlane normal Superman where he's still got his skivvies on the outside.
Yeah, that too.
And I'll be right back because I got to go over. I got a bunch of books in. The same day your toys showed up, I got like a big shipment of books too.
Oh my God. Extra books today. We have to get him a bigger desk so he can just pile everything up. You did get a stack of books, didn't you?
Oh, hell yeah. This was all from like a half off sale from one of the guys in the Rick Funk group that is no longer in the Rick Funk group. I didn't even know it.
Oh,
he went solo, so now I got to do private billing with him. I've got a Joker #1 like variant cover.
Oh, with Punchline on there.
Punchline, his name's Joker's name is with the Z is spelled out on the cover.
Yeah.
You got a little Batman marionette. Demon #10.
Dude, I think I need that one.
Sorry. I'll keep a lookout for it.
Yeah, I gotta look.
This is an indie book, but we all love the kaiju monsters like Godzilla and stuff. Growing up watching it like on a Creature Double feature thing on
Oh
Saturday.
yeah, and the giant robots.
This is a kaiju comic book. And
I think I saw the ad for that.
It's pretty thick. It looks cool. I have one of 5 of the Dead covers from Dynamite. I think because this was limited, I think I got I don't know why they have a price of $50 on it.
Good God.
I think I paid like, $6 or something. But I'd like to get all these Dead, like zombified covers, put them together in a frame. Still only 12 cents. It's the April of whatever year this is. It doesn't say the number because it's gold key, but I got more gold key Tarzans. This one's like fanning out some, but
yeah, the gold, you have to look inside to get the numbers on the damn gold keys.
Yeah, so I got a couple of these. Issue 3, DC Comics salutes the bicentennial. So obviously this is from 1976.
Yeah.
This is, and I'm a big Legion of Superheroes fan. So this is issue 3 of the Karate Kid solo series.
I saw some of those somewhere.
Adventure Comics number 366. The kid that I guess owned this wrote his name on it in the box with the Action Comics. It's Validus from the Fatal 5 fighting Superboy in the ring. Battle for the championship of the universe.
Huh.
And now for one of your favorites. This is Superman number 326, 35 center. Where apparently Lois and Jimmy are watching TV and he's being broadcast doing his quick change.
I've got that one. Yep.
We all know this doesn't actually happen in the book. This is just it's to give you a sense of urgency to hurry up and cough up your cash for that book.
Yeah, and maybe they'll see it. Nope, that shit's not in there.
The Secret Society of Supervillains, issue 5, featuring Sinestro and Star Sapphire. Captain Comet's in here, Hawkman, and Hal Jordan.
I got that. I don't have the single issues on that, but I did manage to pick up a trade on that. Something I need to read.
And for $3,
a verse printing.
Mm-hmm. I got this one. This is actually a Jim Lee cover for Dynamite. Red Sonja 12, the Jim Lee cover.
Oh, sweet.
And here's another Dynamite Lives. But of course, this is a wicked cool cover. It's Red Sonja and Bruce Campbell. And it's a Linsner cover. So that's why I bought that one.
Damn, Ash looks good.
Yeah. Nothing like today. Okay. Now here's the good stuff.
And your half off sale.
Yep. Alter Ego magazines.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me about these.
The Mark of Bob Kane, The Secret Saga of Lee Sire Schwartz, Batman artist 46 to 53.
So there's another person that Bob screwed over.
Who didn't he screw over?
Yeah.
Bob is like the Stan Lee of DC.
I think he's worse than Stan Lee.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's a kick in the pants. Stan and Bob were friends in real life.
I know. They used to meet and have lunch all the time.
Dick Sprang and Jim Moody. 80
Sprang
full-color
is-
pages.
Sprang is good. Sprang is great.
This one, Roy Thomas's Rapid Fire comic fanzine Alter Ego. I didn't know this was his magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Rich Buckler from Detroit to Deathlock, plus Mr. Monster's Comic Crypt, the 200th fabulous issue of FCA, Comic Fandom Archive, and Ralphia Estrada, one of the best comic artists who ever drew.
All right, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I love Rich Buckler, and I need to find out who this greatest comic artist is.
Issue 102, Green Grows the Lanterns, Nodell, Kane, and the creation of a legend 2 times.
Did Kane draw the original Green Lantern?
He might have. No, Nodell did.
Nodell. Okay.
This is a great one. It's a Dick Gorodano issue.
Yeah.
Charlton and DC, and it's got, of course, all the Charlton characters and some of the DC ones on there that he did. Ted Cord, Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, The Question, Hawk and Dove.
Love The Question, dude. He's such a great character.
Oh, yeah. Batman the Damned issue 3, because I don't think I had this skeleton-looking Joker cover.
I don't know if I've got that one. I know I got the first one, but I don't know if I got that one. I've got a first print of the first one.
I've got a couple first prints, but one of them is damaged.
Damn it.
Guy mailed it to me, came in damaged. He mailed me up the other one, packed it the exact same way, and it came in damaged. And I just finally gave up. Here you go. There's a little bit of writing on the cover like they would do at the newsstands. But a Marvel Comics super special, The Savage Sword of Conan, issue 2.
Oh, sweet. Yep.
And last but certainly not least, a Marvel magazine of adult fantasy, Epic Illustrated.
Epic was good.
Featuring Holocaust by Neil Adams, plus a special interview with cover artist Barry Windsor Smith.
Oh, what number is that?
This is, I don't think it has a number on it. It's August 81.
All right, I have to look that one up. You know that in Epic, that's where Byrne did his Origin of Galactus, but
nice.
He never finished it. It's not collected anywhere either.
This is on the cover of like the oversized Barry Windsor Smith fantasy magazine.
Yeah.
This is the cover that he used for that, so that's why he did the cover. He just basically, use the cover I put on my magazine.
Huh.
Because in the interview, it's probably promoting his thing. I haven't read any of them yet. So
yeah, the Pathways to Fantasy, or the was it Barry Windsor Smith Storyteller?
Yeah. So, did you get anything this week?
Well, I got some stuff. One of them you can't see till the end.
Okay.
I have never seen one of these in person. I have not been able to afford one because they're published by IDW, okay? So, but they are Marvel books, and these are the artist editions. And I had to have the Jim Steranko Nick Fury Agent of Shield Artist Edition,
Nice.
and it has all the stuff in it. The thing that's so cool in here is, I guess some of the pages must have been scattered, and so IDW had to make a call out. Hey, if you've got these pages or know someone that has them, let us know so we can do it. Not all the pages are scanned from the original artwork. Some of them are from the comic or facsimiles, but not the originals. But some of the originals are super cool because it's got all his notes and everything in the margins.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get cool stuff like this. So I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, let's blow you up.
Blow it up there.
Boink.
All right, so you see this one?
Yep.
It's cool. But if you go down at the bottom, and this is Steranko's signature. I've got it. I don't know if I can get close enough, but okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, to Al Williamson, with appreciation, Jim Steranko. So cool. Steranko had to have signed this page and gave it to freaking Al Williamson.
Nice.
There's a handful of them in there, and I'm like, and it was a little damaged, so the guy gave me a discount on it. But I mean, to see everything that the man was doing.
Oh yeah. Now you got this from that shop you went to?
Yeah, never been to it in my life, dude. It looked like a freaking hole in the wall. It was, yes. It got a little. I don't know if you can even see it. There's a little white mark.
Yeah.
So he cut $10 off of it. I'm like, okay. And then I got that.
Steve says Al Williamson is my favorite.
Williamson is amazing, dude. His Flash Gordon stuff is stupid good. I have been buying the omnibuses slowly.
Mm-hmm.
When I find them like listed different places, like used good, because honestly, I'm buying them to read. They're coming in when they say very good. There's no problem. The last two I bought have been in plastic, and I'm buying them for half off, $50. And this is Hulk 1 through Incredible Hulk 102. So it's like 600 pages.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've got that one. I bought it for my friend David, and before I could give it to him, he passed away from a blood clot shooting up to his brain, his heart. He had a blood clot in his leg, and it shot up to his heart, and he passed away at very young age. So
I'm sorry. All right, now I did buy. This is a few of the ones I brought. I think some of the more exciting covers or whatever. The most expensive book I paid here was $11, and most of these had like $1.50 or $2.50, and I bought a stack of probably 30 books at this place. But I got me a Marvel Team Up 61, John Byrne Spider-Man.
Nice.
I brought this one to show because this is your favorite Iron Man Annual number 8 with the silver and white or silver and red suit.
Yep, that's my favorite costume.
I brought this one because I have never seen it, and this issue is so clean. You can actually see the advertisement for the damn
cover
DC pieces through the cover, and it's Ron Wilson. Anybody says Ron Wilson's not a great damn comic book artist needs to go and get their damn eyes checked.
Oh yeah.
But if you can look, you see.
Yeah, you can see it behind the lettering. Yeah.
Yeah, that's that stupid ass Alien commercial for Reese's Pieces.
Oh, Mitzak Gramutha bits.
$2.50. $2.50. This book is like $10-12. This one is just awesome too.
Nice.
Iron Man 134. And this one, I know I've already showed you this one, but we're doing it online. So you said you needed this one. Iron Man Annual number 4.
Yeah, I don't think I've got that one. And
Champions.
I don't care that MODOK's in there, but it's the Champions. And I've got a full Beat to Hell run of the Champions, and I've got a bunch of extra copies of the Champions too.
Damn.
But
I got a couple issues, not a whole lot.
I bought those at an antique store where a guy bought a guy passed away, and his wife was, needed to sell his stuff to, pay for stuff and the funeral and everything.
Yeah.
And he had a huge comic book collection. And just so you know, your wife's going to do this to you when you pass too.
Probably.
Yeah, that I just bring it out in the yard and have a barn fire.
That's been threatened too.
See, I'm not wrong. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. See. So a dealer, a dealer from this rather large antique store, bought them as a favor, rented the spot, and took the money out of the profits from the books to pay for the spot and just give the balance of all the money over to the woman.
Oh, well, that was nice.
But what he did, like this guy's, he had a lot of great books, but he was one of the one of the frugal gourmets of the comic world, like I am a lot of times, where there's no way I can afford a high grade copy of this book.
Yeah.
But this guy's got one. Staples are attached. It's fanning and it's a little beat up, but it's not destroyed. It's not like, they didn't throw it in a puddle of mud and run over it with their pickup truck a couple dozen times first. So you buy that one. That's basically how his books were. A lot of them were beat up. A lot of them were there were a lot of UK editions.
Oh, UK editions are cool.
Yeah. So I got a bunch of like the Champions. Most of the Champions are UK ones. I got a bunch of copies of Nova that were like UK editions. No number one, but what are you gonna do? But what he did is he went through and graded them. He didn't grade them. He just went through the guide and priced them all up as if they were graded 9.8 mint. That's the price he put on them, and then slapped up a sign 50% off, which basically brought them to the price that they should have been in the first place.
Yeah.
But it made you feel like you were getting a deal. I went there and probably spent like $150, $200 every time I went in.
Damn. Well, I went, like I said, I was out of town. I stopped at this place. And dude, it doesn't even have windows. It's literally a hole in the wall. And I walked in, super clean. The books are priced to go. I mean, when you see the one I've got at the end of the show,
mm-hmm.
and I can tell you what I paid for it, you'll be like, damn.
I'm gonna be like, F you, and I'm gonna close out this window and just leave. I'm not even gonna end the show, right?
But I was like, what in the hell? And I mean, but yeah, most of those books I bought, $1.50 to $2.50 a piece. I mean, and if you go to a convention, I think this was $2.50. If you go to a convention, this book is going to be in the $5-10 box, easy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is, 1980, 134. It's at least a very fine. Dude, I don't even see any page breaks. The damn staples don't even have any tearing on them. He had some messed up books too, but all those were thrown in the dollar box up front. I'm like, and then he had one section where I think the sign said freshly priced books that just came in. So I went through and found those things. The things, I bought like a whole stack of the Thing issues. Now I did leave some that were a little messed up, but I got the best looking ones. He had $1.50 on all of them. The best ones and the messed up ones, all of them were $1.50. Okay, cool. I'm gonna buy all the really good ones. But the Iron Mans were the same way. They were like $2.50 a pop. The only one that wasn't was that annual number 4. It was $11. But I was like, damn, this is crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was excited. I'll go back. I didn't bring it and show you, but I even bought the Eagle Moss figures are, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He had Eagle Moss figures. Okay. I bought an Eagle Moss Dark Side figure, still in the box. Didn't have the magazine, but he was still in the box. $10.99.
I have.
He's only that big, but
I have the entire Batman chess set from Eagle Moss.
Good God!
I don't have the chessboard because when the chessboard came into the store, and they had like $200, it was $200 because they charged the store like $150. So you thought it was going to be like a nice wooden chessboard with the Batman bats and logos and stuff on it. And it had the bats and the logo, an outline of the big bat symbol in the middle of the board. But it was like a 3-ounce piece of junk plastic.
Oh, God, really?
And I'm like, if I'm going to buy a plastic chessboard, I will wait and I will buy the 3D chessboard from Star Trek and just put the Batman chess set on it. Because the 3D chessboard that they sell actually comes with the directions on actually how to play 3D chess.
How to play 3D chess. Yep. Which is a pain in the ass.
Yeah. I would definitely be Kirk because I would lose like every game. Hell, I lose it. I love playing, but I'll lose every game on a flat board. Never
alone with 3D.
I think 3D stands for, as soon as I stop losing too many games, I get aggravated and just punch my opponent in the throat.
Damn it.
So let's dive into this week's book.
Yep.
Now, this book is old because not only is it like double-sized issue and number 1, it's only $1.25 cover price.
Yeah.
And on top of that, there was an ad in here from FHE selling 5 new adventures. One of 5 episodes of G.I. Joe, another one with 5 brand new episodes of the Transformers for $14.95 on video cassette.
Yep, on VHSs. I mean, and it is, dude. It was, to me, I read it all today, okay, in damn near one sitting. But it was...
it took me the entire week to read this book.
Really?
Because I get tired reading from all the meds I'm on.
Yeah.
But, man, words. Bob Layton, screw you. The book is great, but there was so many words.
Well, not only that, I mean, the art helped.
Hell, there's like 15 creators listed in the credits at the front of the book.
Yeah. All right, all right, X Factor number 1, $1.25, February, Marvel Comics Group, 1985, because you demanded a dramatic return. Since he's talking about the creators, so we're going to go to the creators here. Third Genesis. Yeah, Bob Layton was your writer. Jackson Gluce was the penciler. Okay. I was trying to blow it up, but it's not letting me do it. Bob Layton, Jackson Gluce, and Joseph Rubenstein were all inkers. Peter Scotese, Max Shield, and Gillis Oliver were the colorers. Mike Carlin and Michael Higgins were editors, and of course Jim Shooter was the editor-in-chief. So yeah, there are like 15 people in the damn credits.
We're all pitching in on this. Just found out they made it a 40-page issue. Let's
Yeah,
go.
we need some help. Well, the thing too is you look at it. I mean, Bob Layton and Jackson Gluce are definitely, pulling some overtime here, which is kind of funny because I mean, I know who well, Gluce guy, however you want to say his name is. I know his work, but I know him from freaking Deadly Hands of Kung Fu.
And I know him from Legends of the Dark Knight.
Really?
Yeah, he did like
Some
Butch Geist did like the first, either the first or second story arc, and I was just like,
yeah. I mean, he was awesome, but I mean, it's just like wow. But I mean, Layton is amazing too. Dude, we can't go through this whole all these words because, as you can see, people, there's a lot here.
yeah,
All we know
there's so many words. Oh my
now,
god,
you're gonna have to
this
remind
is a
me
novel.
because all right, so my brain kind of stopped here, and I'm trying to remember it because so this is not long before the Inferno. You remember Inferno?
Mm-hmm.
X-Men Inferno. Madeline Pryor was a clone of Jean Grey, right?
Yep.
That's
Mr.
what
Sinister.
that's what I thought. It took me a minute. I'm like, come on. I'm pretty sure she's a damn clone, but she doesn't know it, not yet.
And we got edited notes from Steve. They found Jean in Avengers 263 and FF 286.
Yes, which they do reference later on in the book.
Yeah. We all miss editors' notes, so they could tell you if you missed something where you could go hunting for like a particular issue to actually read it.
Yes, because I mean that's how they drove sales. I mean, and that's what I wished our modern people would realize that. I mean,
and modern comics don't care about. They definitely hate the comic shop. They think everything should just be sold online and be digital, so they don't have to ship anything.
But I mean, that's the whole thing. I mean, it calls us back. Calls you back and makes you go back to the shop to keep buying the product to continue the story and find out where the hell they found Jean at. But yeah, so the story opens and we're like freaking Alaska, and Scott's up there with Madeline Pryor and their child, and he's doing his best, or she's doing her best. He's trying, but I wonder how hard he really is trying to settle down and have a normal life and give up superheroing after the disaster that happened when he wasn't nominated to be leader of the X-Men. And I think this is going to kind of goes back to what that X-Men was at 201 where him and Storm getting a big fight over who's going to be the leader.
Yeah.
And Storm like toast his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And when he gets toasted, he's just like, well, I guess I'm washed up. Time to settle down with my wife and move to Alaska. But he can't keep his mind off the superhero biz. And then on top of that, the damn world is going to hell again. Everybody is getting afraid of mutants and screaming.
Steve agrees. Yep, 201.
Yep, I thought it was. I couldn't remember the number, but I was pretty sure. But yeah, the whole thing is, we're almost back to the mutant menace again. That's all they're talking about on the news, and Cyclops is really dealing with the fact that hell, I'm up here playing house, and there are mutants out there that are going to be tortured and abused and everything else.
And killed, yeah.
Killed. And Madeline tells him, she even says here, you've helped the mutant kind so much that, maybe they have to do something else.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to me and your child. And
yeah,
I'm sick of you chopping wood with your I-beams.
Yeah.
How much wood do we actually need?
Yes, he does.
You're out there for hours just chopping wood.
Yeah.
And you don't even lift a finger.
No. And you don't even come in. She's asking, hell, even when she tells him to get a damn diaper because the baby's soiled, he gets caught up watching TV until she gets mad at him and cuts it off.
Yeah, because there's an article about mutants on TV. So
Yeah.
he gets drawn into that and zones out and can't even get a diaper for his baby.
Yep. So they had their little argument there, and then later that night, he just literally can't sleep. Now this is the thing that's terrible. So she wakes up because he's not there. And if you've been married for a long time, or even not for a long time, and the wife or the husband, whoever the other person is, when they get up and leave, 9 times out of 10, you know it.
Yep.
And so she wakes up in the middle of the night and she goes looking for him. He's outside, and she's like, it's cold. You need to come in. And he's just out there reminiscing. I don't know what I'm doing. He is having a damn midlife crisis.
Yep.
And then she asked him, you're thinking about Gene again, aren't you? And he doesn't even try and sugarcoat it and say no. He's just straight out. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm thinking about Gene. Boy, I mean, dude, this is why she's going to try and kill you in like 30 issues of the X-Men.
This issue was also important for the first appearances.
Yeah.
The mutant that they hunt down in this issue, and we'll see who that is in a little bit. And Warren's college roommate, who ends up being the PR department for this, plays a big part in another huge X-Men storyline from back in the day, the Extinction Agenda.
Yeah. I don't think I read all of that one when it come out, but yeah. So now I love, of course this is old school. I mean, they're tying into everything. So while we leave Scott and Madeline up there trying to, deal with their marital problems, damn Angel Warren is freaking blowing money to restore his mountain house in the Rockies and just living his best life. He's decided, screw this, I don't need to be a superhero. I've got plenty of money. I'm one of the wealthiest people in the world. I don't need to do anything.
He's richer than Tony Stark. And Angel, by the way, is my favorite X-Men.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I love a bunch of the other characters,
But
let me be such a plebe and just say, yeah, Wolverine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wolverine. But yeah, Angel was my favorite characters from X-Men. So much so, well, because he was also in the Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends cartoon.
Yeah.
And that was my first introduction to the X-Men, because there weren't a lot of there were only like Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, and like Incredible Hulk on the spinner rack at my store, and Avengers sometimes. But the next convenience store up the road, pharmacy there, Ben Franklin's, got all the good stuff. Because that's where my friend Chris, because he lived on the other, further up towards that area. That's where, him and his mom went to like the little convenience store, drugstore. That's where they went. And he's got all his books from when he was a kid. Multiple copies of Luke Cage #1. Multiple copies of Man-Thing #1. All kinds of, all the early Fantastic Four issues.
Yeah.
Stuff. All that Marvel gold from back in the day. My friend bought my buddy Mike would buy, like, on occasion he'd buy like a couple like Incredible Hulk comics.
Yeah.
And then we'd swap off. Obviously he would get to read my Batmans and I'd read the Hulks, and then we'd give each other back their books. And his books got destroyed because he had two younger brothers that would get a hold of them. And Mine got destroyed from overabundance of love shown while reading the books.
Damn it. Well, see, that's the whole thing. People don't remember. They won't know the drive of today of going and digging up books and having to go to multiple gas stations and such. But yeah,
Yeah.
so uh, Angel has decided after and I have most of a Defenders run. And what's bad about it is I have almost all of them up until they become the new Defenders, which is like 125 or something like that.
Yeah. I think I've got the entire second half of that run.
Yeah.
I bought it during a sale at my buddy's LCS. So I got them for like $1 a piece.
Yeah.
Some of those covers, like the gargoyle covers and stuff, were just amazing covers. And I bought them because I go, well, Angel's my favorite X-Men, and now he's in the Defenders. So
It's Defenders. Well, that's the thing with they call it with the Secret Defenders, and they cancel the issue. I guess at 152 is what it's saying in here. So with Defenders being canceled, so he's just decided, hey, obviously, he even goes on. He says, like half the team gets killed. The other half barely makes it. So I don't even know. I kind of want to go read Defenders 152 now and see what the hell happens. Obviously, I failed as a leader, so I'm going to just retire. And I guess Hank and Bobby were on the damn team with him, I think. Because of that, they're retiring too, but because they're not independently wealthy, they decided they're going to get a damn job. Hank's going to go be a professor at a damn college, and Bobby's going to be a freaking accountant. Boy, those sound like exciting job careers.
Well, nowadays, Bobby would just go get a job at the local froyo shop.
Yeah, because the computers have kind of put accountants out of business.
Yeah.
They do get in a little fight here, with Bobby's just not thinking, and they go out there to see where Angel is, because they're like, oh, he's out moping, and we were hoping he'd see us off, but of course, he's Angel, he's rich and fabulous, and he's got him a little hottie there that he's flying around and going to show around. But if you pay attention, you read it here, he's got these people remodeling his mansion in the mountains, and they're all mutant haters. But while they're Googling the damn, William's, not William, but Angel's girlfriend, they managed to damn bring the scaffolding down. The team does manage to save them. But, and he even doubles their pay. So he never hears that they're freaking mutant haters. Mm-hmm. And puts them back to work, which is, I guess good for them. But, he's, still they're talking about joining the team again. And Angel's just like, look, I'm just quitting, we need to have some fun. We need to relax. Hey, y'all go into town and, take care of whatever you got to do. So they do leave.
Yeah. He's like, my new girlfriend used to be married to Tom Brady. I'm good.
Yeah, exactly. But they do, of course, freaking Beast leaves his damn bag there. And as they go through it there, he finds some old pictures of them. And while he's going through the pictures, his girlfriend there gets a call, and it's from Mr. Fantastic. And she's like, hey, it's Mr. Fantastic. So Angel takes the phone call, and we don't ever know what the hell is going on. He just says there's no time for me to explain, and he flies off. Now, did you catch this last panel here, or did you forget it? This one right here, where he flies off, and she tells him, "You gonna leave me here?" I'll read it for you.
I don't remember because I read it like the other day.
Okay, so he flies off, and she says, "Hey, you're not going to leave me alone with a house full of construction workers, are you?" That's the question she hollers off. And then she thinks, oh, on second thought, Skank.
Oh, what a hoe.
Skank.
Here's a 3-0. She's for the streets.
Yes. So,
Steve says she stole his visor. And he answered the question, Rusty. Yes.
Rusty
first appearance.
Rusty's first appearance. So Angel flies off to go and see Reed Richards, and now we've got this bar in San Diego Naval Yard. The medical frigate, the Essex, docks after months at sea, and all the sailors are getting off, and they're going.
You know what that means?
Yeah.
All the sailors are going to the nearest gay bar.
I don't know if I'm going to go that, but they're definitely going to Bar X.
Yeah.
So they go there, and they're trying to have a good time and such, and the damn sergeant here, or captain, is it captain sergeant? I can't remember. He's trying to get his little underlings there plastered, and he says, "Hey, I got an old friend for you to meet," and of course she's a hooker. We know she's a hooker, and she sets up the guy with her, Chief. That's who he is. And the guy's like, "Hey, just excuse me. I'm not used to all this drinking." Yeah, he says, "Let me, Emma, maybe you should take him out in the night air and straighten him." So the chief knows what he's done. He's managed to set him up. He's gonna get him laid. He's gonna get the newbie laid. So they head outside. She was
going to take him outside to blow him. Instead, he becomes a blowtorch.
Yes. She puts the moves on him, and he's like freaks the hell out and just erupts into flame and scorches her ass.
Yeah, kills her.
Well, now she doesn't die.
Should have.
She just wishes she did.
Yeah, she probably wishes she did. And the chief even says that she may die later on.
Yeah.
Depending on what the hell.
Steve says, I bought all the X books off the newsstand from Uncanny 197 till the Age of Apocalypse. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he was that was probably, that was starting the real good stuff. Or second run of really good stuff, because before that they were awesome too. They were awesome for a long damn time. But yeah, so he's burnt the hell out of her. She goes down and he just runs. And, of course, everybody's screaming, "Look, it's a mutant, it's a mutant." Now, 4.5 hours later, after receiving Reed Richards' phone call, Warren touches down in New York in his custom, he says custom-built Concorde. That is not a damn Concorde. Doesn't look anything like a damn Concorde. And he still hasn't put his damn clothes on as he's running through the freaking airport security and just bypasses the checkpoint and flies over everyone. Of course, because he's a damn mutant, everybody starts freaking out and throwing crap at him. And
yeah, because back then, somebody showing off their mutant powers in like LaGuardia Airport is the equivalent of a terrorist running through with a bomb.
Pretty much. Yeah. So they start, throwing crap at him. And well, then that's the cool thing too about the FF to me, is the fact that they are public figures.
Yeah.
So everybody knows, hey, he's got superpowers, but he's not really a mutant. And, we can kind of trust him. They've saved the world a million times. Reed, just spreads out and saves Warren, tells him, "Hey, get the hell in the damn, get to the roof. I've got some transportation. We'll get back to the Avengers Mansion." And of course they do. And they show up, and he keeps telling, "I'm going to let you know what's going on." And now we find out, he says Jean Grey is alive, so she did not die when the Phoenix crashed.
Yeah.
So, or not crash, but she didn't die.
After their Blackbird crashed into the water and blew up, and then the Phoenix came out and like poof, it wasn't Jean.
No, it wasn't Jean. We do find that out. We were led to believe it was Jean for years, but now they have kind of, and it makes good sense here what they've done. They've kind of retroactively changed it, but it fits the story and it goes real good here.
Well, not just that, but for so long, the end of every X-Men story was, and the Phoenix saves the day.
Yeah.
And the Phoenix saves the day. I'm like,
and the Phoenix is evil.
Yeah.
I do love how in the old books, especially even the older books, even in this one they got it. They've got old dude stuck in an asbestos suit to try and keep his powers down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't they know that crap causes cancer now?
Yeah.
The chief is not taking any cap. Yeah, here's where he says, yeah, because Emma might die, but you mutants don't give a squat about real people. You just hide among us and kill anyone who dares cross you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's not dead, but she may die. And the chief makes it perfectly clear he's gonna freaking kill him if he can. And they take Rusty, I guess was his name. They take him off. Wow. This was kind of freaky to me because I don't remember Jean and Angel having a thing in the comics. I always remember just Scott and her. But
and Wolverine.
Do what?
The Wolverine connection.
Oh yeah, Wolverine connection too. But Angel is like, he spends a day and a night like thinking about whether he should even call Cyclops to let him know that Jean is still alive. And he's just thinking about it constantly because he knows that Cyclops and Madeline are having damn marriage problems. But finally, after a while, he says, hey, look, damn, I've got to do it. So he does call. And of course he knows that, that as soon as he tells him what the hell's going on, Scott will come. And of course he does. He picks up the phone when he calls him in Alaska. And, Madeline's like, what's going on? What did Warren want? He won't tell him. I just got to go to New York. And she tells him, she says, I can't make, tell him you can't make it. He says, I can't do it. And she just she gives it to him. She says, look, if you walk out the door, it's over. Don't come back. And he tells her, he says, I'm sorry, but I got to go. So he leaves his wife and his baby in Alaska. Dude, he may be the leader of the X-Men, but he's a damn slime ball right here. He walks out on them and heads back. Of course, he does have to make it through the damn security guards that the Angel has hired to protect them because of all the mutant crazies out there. Mm-hmm. And the first thing he does when he shows up, all he wants to do is, hey, where's Jean? Where's Jean? Where's Jean? He says, hey, she's in the room. She's been waiting on you. And I haven't told her anything about what the hell happened because I'm going to leave that to you. And finally, Cyclops goes in there and meets her. And, it's from what I'm gathering, because of the way they tell it in the story here in a minute with her being reincarnated as Phoenix, but her body actually being stuck at the bottom. She doesn't remember anything that happened after that.
No.
So she has no idea how much time has passed.
No, she was basically in a coma.
Yeah. She's locked away.
The entire time until they found her.
Yep. And wake her up. So she thinks everything's cool. She doesn't know that, Scott's remarried. He's got a baby. All the evil crap Phoenix did, the whole 9 yards. And she just jumps on him, of course it's me, handsome. Who else loves you like this? And he breaks down. He's like crying. Are you okay? And of course, Angel comes in and, he does kind of stop it there for a little bit. But he, tell us what you remember. And then he also says, hey, I'll try and let you know what Reed Richards told us. So this is where we're going back. Steve said, yeah, FF 286 and Avengers 263.
Yep.
This is where they find her here, and they talk about the Phoenix crashing, finally Jean coming, or the plane crashing, and then Jean coming out as the Phoenix, and then finally her sacrificing herself, and finally with the FF finding her. And so Phoenix was a separate entity that had perfectly duplicated Jean's body and personality, too perfectly, since Jean's heroism caused the entity's self-destruction. So she just sacrificed herself to save everyone.
Yeah, and we know that cover from X-Men 101.
Yeah,
that is still out of my reach, and growing further and further out of my reach by the day.
I got a buddy who said it's like his holy grail,
and
it's stupid. So she's like, well, cool, I'm back now, everything's great, we get back together, we're a team, we're superheroes. And while she's thinking about that, bringing it up, Cyclops and Angel are like, no, we're retired. They still haven't even filled her in on how damn long she's been in a coma. We're just retired. Hell, Scott still hasn't even told her he's got a wife and a kid. He's leaving that shit out.
Slime ball.
Yeah.
Good job.
And we do find out here now, this is kind of cool. So whatever happened to her while she was in a coma, maybe she got some of the Phoenix powers, I'm not sure, but all of her telekinesis, telepathic powers have been multiplied. So she's a lot stronger now than she was originally. And she gets so pissed off, she just blows a hole in the damn side of the building, wrecks the damn Waldorf Astoria, and leaves, just like floats off.
Don't worry about it. Warren will buy the hotel and fix it for her.
Yeah. And of course, Scott's still in a damn daze. He's like, just makes no sense. I can't, my life is all so screwed up. I just walked out on my wife and kids. I can't tell my ex, they're not married at this time, but ex-girlfriend, ex-love that, hey, I'm married. And Angel heads off after her. Of course, he does track her down pretty quickly because he got the eagle eyes. And,
yeah, they point out oh, by the way, he basically has the same powers as the Falcon.
Yeah, he could see her.
Yeah.
So they get to talk, and then he finally says, hey, I got an idea. And now it flashes, we flash back to Hank as he's trying to get him another job. And he's at the Harvard Medical School. And, of course, he's got these, great credentials and everything else. But the dean's like, hey, I think we're going to reject you because some of the staff may be upset if I start hiring mutants.
So, yeah, they basically said they will all walk out if I hire you.
Yeah.
So this isn't going to work out.
No. And what's bad is we find out here that Hank has had 15 job interviews and no one has hired him. And they all say the same thing. Because you're a damn mutant, we're not going to employ you. And he loses it. Of course he does. He's always better as just the blue beast. He starts, ripping his clothes off and then heads out until somebody, shows up and tells him, that the angel has sent me to get you. And then, he calls Bobby, lets him know, hey, come on back. And the reason the angel went and get him is because he's bringing them back to a brand new headquarters up on Manhattan's east side. And he's told them that Jean's alive. And, she shows up and they just can't believe it. Jean's alive. She didn't die. And of course, they're, all excited and let's start the team and everything. But Cyclops has disappeared. So, They're like, where the hell's Cyclops at? Of course, Hank and them do track him down. He's back at the damn at Jamaica Bay, where Jean died. Supposedly, yes. And they kind of, they get him. They try and get him together and bring him back. Hey, let's go back and start the team. This new team, anyway. Now, this is the guy you were talking about,
Cameron Hodge.
And he was in. What was the next series you were talking about?
The crossover storyline was the Extinction Agenda.
I'm gonna have to go look that one up. I don't know.
He ended up becoming one of the Reavers, like Mechanical and Monstrous.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's him.
Oh. Ooh. Okay. Damn,
working with Master Mole, and
it doesn't end good for him either, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Damn. So now we find out he's a PR guy, and he has come up with this great idea for a new superhero team. But it's not really going to be a superhero team. It's going to be X Factor, mutant investigations and resolutions. No need to be fearful any longer. Our skilled team of experts will aid you in finding the answers to one of your most urgent problems of our time. Call our toll-free number. Visa and MasterCard accepted. We don't take no damn Discover card. Don't wait until it's too late. So,
and then he starts showing commercials.
Yes, they got all commercials. And what's bad is the commercials are rough.
They've been airing for weeks.
Yes. Yes. But the thing is the commercials are so bad every day. More and more people are threatened by the dreaded mutant menace. Law enforcement officials are ineffective and skeptical while you remain helpless targets of these strange beings. You've heard about them.
Yep. Steve says it was Ghostbusters mashed with X-Men.
Yes.
Yeah. And it was a good combination. Like the first year or so of this run was like fantastic. Then it started dropping off a little bit. But I got to tell you, I was very, very, very relieved when I heard Bob Layton was no longer going to be writing the book, so you could actually sit down and read it in 20 minutes.
When was it Louise started writing it? Yeah, she writes the next episode. But yeah, the whole thing here is we're going to advertise to go and clean up the damn mutant problem. Then we're going to bill the assholes. But what we're really going to do is we're going to save the mutants. We're not going to take them off to jail. And of course, yeah, the commercials have been running. And while they're running, we flash back to the naval yard where the chief, because everyone in the Navy hates mutants, just gets a pass to walk by the damn guards. And he's so upset.
The chief is so upset about his own personal hooker that he's going to pop a cap in Rusty's ass.
Yes. He doesn't
quite work out that way.
But now I can't remember. Is she still alive? Or does he not say? He doesn't say. Okay. But he says, yeah, it doesn't matter whether you're alive. They can do an autopsy on easy as you and anything else. So save your breath. And of course, Rusty starts freaking out here. And, get away. And nobody's paying attention. And he damn blows a hole in the side of the prison.
Yeah.
Sets everybody on fire.
Track a boom. And the boom is a clue to who in the long run will be his girlfriend and another new member of the X's, Boom Boom. But that's way further down the road. So
yeah, and he just sets everything. He has no control of his powers, and he keeps telling everybody, "Leave me alone. I can't control it." And he burns the damn base down.
Well, he's afraid of them coming after him.
Yeah,
to kill him. Or just lock him in like a deep, dank hole in the ground, never to be seen again.
Yeah.
Till he dies. So this is all defensive attacks.
Yeah. It's defensive, and he can't control it.
Yeah, he can't
Yeah,
control it, and it's defensive. So obviously, his powers are just lashing out at everything coming near him.
anything near
He's
him,
taking out Black Hawk choppers, jeeps, trucks, tanks,
buildings, people.
personnel.
Yeah.
The sniper post up in the top right corner.
Damn it. Now the chief does survive his encounter, but we see him bundled up later, and he goes to I guess the bar, try and get him a drink, and
I think that's like the local diner.
Yeah, local diner, whatever. Yeah, to get him a drink and rethink his life's choices here when he sees an X Factor commercial on the damn TV, and he asks, "Hey,
yeah, his buddy, the cook points out, he goes, why don't you guys just call this place?
yeah,
Get me some change. I got to make a phone call.
do you think they're real? As far as I know, they're on TV, aren't they? Because everything that's on TV is real." So he calls them, and of course, Gene's still going on. Hey Scott, I'm glad to see you here. You're coming, and they've even got ugly ass X.
Yeah,
they look like hazmat suits, blue and white hazmat suits, and they head off. Of course, they do let us know they had to leave Hank and Angel behind because they cannot pass as humans.
Obviously.
So they go meet Fisher here, and he gives them the whole rundown about what happened with this mutant who's now run into the damn mountains outside the base.
Yeah, and this is like an issue of the Incredible Hulk, minus the Incredible Hulk and replaced with Rusty.
With Rusty.
It's a fill. It must be a fill-in issue.
Damn it.
Assistant Editor's Month and all.
It wasn't Assistant Editor's Month. So they've got to go. The military keeps trying to track him down and keeps blowing shit up. Seems like they would just save some of that budget and not go after his ass. But while they're trying to get him, finally you see like in the Shrek, the I-beams there, as Cyclops just tears up some damn Jeeps. And he says, hey, we're in our costumes now, so we can actually
Which are way better than their uniforms.
Yes, they are.
Jogging suits that make them supposedly, look like the Orkin guys.
The Orkin guys. So they attack with the whole thing of, hey, we're going to save the kid, but then we'll show back up in our X Factor uniforms, and we'll have the kid, subdued so that nobody will connect the two. And while all this is going on, Cyclops is giving orders, hey, do this, do that. And then Bobby and Hank are all like, hey, we could have never done this without Cyclops. He's there to make the quick, rational decisions that we can't. They do manage to finally go. They chase him into the cave where he just like nuts up, and damn near brings the cave down. And as he brings the damn cave down, Jean Grey actually puts a force field around them, which saves them, but it's so much weight she can't do it. Finally, Cyclops is able to blast their damn way out of there. And they make an appearance later. And they have Rusty there tied up in an asbestos damn suit so that he can't he can't burn anybody. He says, mission accomplished. Our Captain Mutant, courtesy X Factor. You want us to turn him over to the naval authorities? And the chief, who doesn't want anybody to know that he tried to kill him, it's like, no, you can take him back. You can take him somewhere and conduct your experiments on him, which is what they wanted to do anyway. Whatever you say. Well, there's one other thing. We've got to give you our bill. He says, what do you mean? Our services. So they give him a bill for $42,000, which he says is 2 years worth of pay. And when he does that, he says, well, I suppose we could put the mutant back where we found him. The authorities would have had him sooner. No. This looks correct. It's my mistake. I'll pay it. And Angel and Hank are just laughing their ass off. He says, we get to take the muty haters to the damn cleaners and save mutants all at the same time.
Wow.
And they do. They save him. They take him back to their headquarters in Manhattan, and bring him up. Let him know, hey, you're among friends. And later that night, it flashes back to Anchorage, where Madeline is watching TV and she sees an X Factor commercial, Mutant Investigations and Solutions.
Mm-hmm. Next issue, bring me the head of Hank McCoy.
Yep.
Hey, T-Wag, hail. Oh, Steve, I didn't know it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Steve. Thanks for hanging out on your birthday with us.
Yep. Yeah, you picked this one out. It was wordy. I did read it pretty fast, though, and I thought it was a great-ass read. This is a good first issue. It does a lot of stuff that first issues now just don't damn do. I mean,
tell a good story.
It will not only tells a good story, it does retcon some crap in the past, but the retcon makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And they set up a lot of stuff that goes, they set up a lot of little plot threads that can continue on.
Steve turned 50 today.
Damn.
Congratulations. It's all downhill from here.
Yeah, I'm not far behind y'all.
I'm 53. And Thomas isn't far behind. He just looks like he's in his 50s.
Oh, my, go to hell. But, I mean, that's the thing that's so amazing. Art was good.
Art was excellent, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the thing that's funny is art was excellent, and there are like 6 guys doing the art.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's called having to make a deadline with an oversized issue.
Yeah. Well, none of that. They had that. Dude, 80s Marvel had that damn Marvel house style.
Yeah.
That was so freaking, they nailed it down so much. There was some deviation, but not much. They had managed to get the damn formula straight in the 70s, and it was there. But yeah, dude, this was a great ass issue. I really enjoyed it. It's been on my read list for a little bit. I think I sent you one. That's why you picked it. I sent you one. I think I bought like 4 X Factor #1s at one time, because I bought a big ass run of X Factor and he threw it in.
Yeah, I told you that box is right down here. So I just go through it. I go, oh yeah, this one.
Yeah. But yeah, art was good, story was good, and it sets up so much stuff that they can still make you want to come back and read. And that's the crap that they, I don't say this is a one and done, but that's it. Just great.
D-Wag says, Steve is now an adult. Time for him to start being more responsible. He'll only be able to smoke crack 5 days a week now instead of every day.
He's got to take a weekend off.
Ow. Crack back.
Damn it. So, yep. All right. So you ready to see my my big buy over the weekend?
Your big buy over the weekend that
or not over the weekend.
Strangle you for. It's going to be like I'm Homer Simpson and you're Bart. Whoops, this way.
So I've wanted one of these for a while. I've been reading these single issues. This character got its own series, her own series after this, and I've been wanting this issue, and I've been wanting to find one in, of course, super nice shape that I could afford. Mm-hmm. And when I saw it, I just couldn't pass it up.
Super nice shape for your wallet.
Yes. You ready?
Oh my God, it's the debut of Dazzler.
Yep. First Dazzler.
Nice.
Yeah. Dude, I could not leave it. It was like $75. I was like, nope, it's coming home with me. There's like one or two a little bit of the Marvel chipping at the top,
Yeah.
but it's not even chipped. It's just there, and there's like one or two little spine stresses on the side. But other than that, that's it. Pages are super white. Staples are nice and clean. Um, but I've been reading the regular Dazzler series for a while now, and it is great. Freaking Angel is in the damn Dazzler series.
Mm-hmm.
He puts the moves on her.
You know, you seen what one rich guy in comics go for all the babes. You seen them all go for the babes.
All for the babes.
Him, Tony Stark. You know,
Bruce.
Bruce not so. Bruce not so much. He was more so putting the moves on Red Robin.
Damn it. But back in the 70s, he was a ladies' man. But they took that crap away from him. They made him all broody Batman.
Yeah,
so yeah, but that's, dude, I couldn't leave it. I was there. I was like, and they had a nice set of X-Men up on the wall, but I was like, nope, that's the one that needs to come home with me. So I know doing X-related titles back to back, but hey, we've done it before.
Yeah, usually because I'll turn around and pick a book that is like a 3-issue story arc.
3
like, now we got to read them all.
Yeah, we still got to do the Cult, but yeah, that I don't know, dude. I've been wanting one for a while. The main even Dazzler is good. I did get a 3.
D-Wag says, "Damn, I don't even have $75. By the way, she's dazzling."
Yes. But I did get an issue 3 of Dazzler too. Did I show it to you, or did I leave it over there? Yeah, I left it over there. I didn't want to give any keys away. 3 and 4 of her solo series is her versus Doctor Doom.
Oh yeah.
And 6 and 7 is I picked them up. 6 and 7 is Dazzler versus the freaking Incredible Hulk. Like, no, this is not how it works. Roller skates and light shows do not work on the damn Hulk.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But all right, cool. I'll get it over to you. I'm sure you don't have that one to read.
Nope.
We'll read it for next week, and then get back on. Should be on Thursday.
Yeah, but
oh yeah, we're going to do something else. Well,
we're going to take a look at the Kickstarter you sent me.
Oh yeah. I'll let you bring that up.
So, back in the day, Turtles #8 crossed over with Dave Sims' Cerebus.
It just went up again.
Oh yeah, it's going crazy.
Yeah.
So you see Leo, and then behind him is not his shadow so much as it is the shadow of Cerebus.
Cerebus. Yep.
So, 28 days to go, 225 backers. They only had a goal of five grand. That's the trick they use so they can get popped up to the top so more people see it.
Yeah.
They're sitting right now at $31,724.
I just haven't thrown my money in yet.
I've
got this original issue.
Of course you do, bastard. I never bought any of the Turtles. Like, I remember when Turtles #1 came out, and I was like, the hell is this stupid thing?
Dumbass.
Next thing you know, and I went back like that weekend. I go, you know what? Somebody told me that I should check it out. That it was like really good. You have any? Nope, all sold out.
Yeah,
but you said you had like 50 copies. He goes, yep,
all sold out.
When you left Wednesday, before I closed, I sold every single copy.
And what's bad is they went, God, what did they went 4 printings in #1 or some crap, and they're all stupid expensive. I mean, I think the 4th printings are still a couple $100 a pop for #1.
Yeah, and that's if you can find one raw, because everybody's
Grading the
got
crap.
them in plastic coffins.
Yep.
So they can add hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars onto the price tag.
You know what's bad too is it does include shipping, but for $20, this is not a bad deal.
There's so much stuff in here. So
Yeah.
the history is in 1977, Dave Sim published Cerebus the Aardvark #1.
Yes.
The book and series would transform the landscape of indie comics publishing forever, and it did.
Yes.
In 1984, Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird formed Mirage Studios, not far from my house. You can see it. You can still see the old house they had it in. The sign is long gone. And published TMNT #1, launching the series that was a global phenomenon by the end of the decade.
Yes.
In '86, Eastman and Laird teamed up with Dave Sim, bringing Cerebus, one of the hottest books at the time, to TMNT #8. The Turtle Cerebus team up was arguably the comics event of 1986 and the best-selling Turtles book to date, selling more than 100,000 copies.
Good God.
If the '80s had rock stars, these three guys would have sold out a week at the Garden. And here we have Cerebus #1, Turtles #1, and Turtles #8.
8. I have been trying to get a Cerebus #1. It is stupid hard.
So this year, for the first time ever, Dave Sim, in collaboration with Waverly Comics, is producing his own updated version of the popular classic book. This thick 48-page double-sized issue features painstakingly remastered art by master digital archivist Sean Michael Robinson, printed on premium paper for the best possible reproduction. Don't miss the comics event of 1986 all over again in 2023. And here's what they look. There's Peter, Kevin, and Dave Sim back in the day. And then we can see the difference between the muddy page and the white page reproduction. And now onto the covers. This is all about the covers.
Yes.
There's the Dave Sim cover where they're in the samurai costumes. Although Raph kind of looks like Galactus there with that headpiece.
Just totally.
Then there's the B cover, which is more Cerebus with a dash of turtle.
Yeah.
And then a typical funny Cerebus cover for C. And then there's the Brandon Graham cover with the Japanese caricatures.
I'm probably going to order the Ciro Nelly cover.
The Ciro Nelly cover is crazy good.
Yeah, that's probably
that's the cover I'm leaning towards.
That's probably one I'm gonna order.
The Kyle Holtz cover. There's a Sam Hamer Halloween cover.
Yep. From the damn video game.
The Turtles video game wraparound cover.
Yes.
With Cerebus on the skateboard, tripping off the skateboard and whacking his face. The Turtles pizza cover with Cerebus with his sword and pizza cutter. A Brooks Morris cover that looks like it's kind of like a tribute to 300.
Yeah, or Frazetta, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's a tribute to TMT1.
Yep. That's the Brooks Morris B. And then the Brooks Morris C.
The Fredro is definitely a tribute to Frazetta.
Yep. There's a Bisley cover.
Yeah. I didn't even see that one earlier when I looked.
But if you're going to buy a Bisley cover, go to the Indiegogo for the Lost Pages 3 from the Zay brothers and get the Bisley cover for their book, which looks even better. Firo PE cover A and cover B.
Those are nice too.
Yeah, those are nice, very samurai. The Jim Lawson, Steve Lebig cover, just them hanging out. Splinter watching some spaghetti westerns. Cerebus getting drunk, and everybody else just hanging out with pizza. The Benjamin Hobbs cover right here is pretty nice.
Yeah, it's kind of like the oh god, the Michael Moorcock stuff. The by P. Craig Russell.
Yep. A Michael Dooney cover.
Yep.
And now onto the add-ons. Platinum foil cover, $50. A pop cover, just Cerebus all done in,
like green
and green for $25, and the logo only blank variants are $25. Then we have this set, a distressed set, signed, $100. Then the T8 Ashcan preview. I guess these came out in something. Possibly. I don't think they came out in.
Published in November 2022. Features new covers by Sim. The collector cover left is limited to 150 copies. The wraparound green fall is limited to 120, and the platinum is limited to 40.
Jesus. And those in succession are $100, $150, and $300.
$300.
Dealers bought all these and are just waiting for them are just biding time until they show up at their shop so they can send them right off. And then there's exclusive T8 project books. The first one is free and pledge levels 1 through 9. I need 6 through 9. Then the middle one is 30, and the Pieces of Turtles 8 is 30.
And it does say when you order, you get a trading card.
Yeah. There's original art trading cards. So these aren't like produced. These are created.
Yes.
They're anywhere from $75 to $300 a piece. Then there's the 75 Sleeps trading card set, which is $95. And then, come on, there we go. Whoop. There's the Visions of Turtles 8 trading card set, all in color. These are produced. That's only $20. Those are pretty cool. Enamel cloisonne pins of Cerebus, one with the Turtles mask on and one without. 15 each, or both for 25. And a reproduction of Cerebus 1 and 2 expanded and remastered editions with art rarities from Cerebus archives plus brand new updated covers by Dave Sim. Those are 15 each. And a special edition EC cover of Spawn number 10, the famous Cerebus cover for Spawn. Yep. That's $50, but those are limited to only 200 copies.
I don't think I showed you. I have it, but do you know, while we're talking about Cerebus, Neil Adams drew Cerebus once, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I may have showed you then. Yeah. I did not get this far down here. I did not see they did he's doing a $15 Cerebus 1 and 2 remastered, so I'm gonna have to get those because Cerebus is so damn good. It's stupid.
Oh, D-Wag. I'm desperate. I'll take anything. There have been a few dark times where I even had to settle for I Am Not Starfire. I didn't feel bad afterwards, though. I did. When I was 6 or 7, my mom asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I told her Michelangelo. She said, "You can't be him." So my next choice was Swamp Thing. Good choice. That's actually a true story. Cool. You kind of look like Swamp Thing. Yeah, I kind of do now that you mentioned it. If you want something bad enough, you can become anything.
If you bathe more regularly, maybe it wouldn't.
Oh my God.
They make soap for that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Stretch goals coming soon, so it's not even over with.
no, they haven't even gotten to that because it just launched.
Yeah,
So $20 will get you the Dave Sim cover A.
most of them were $20.
I'm just trying to get my
Yeah,
mouse to work. There we go.
yeah. See, like
20.
yeah, 20.
Come on, mouse. I need a new mouse apparently.
Dang it.
All 20.
Yeah, it says all those are level 1.
Oh, this is going to be a long ride down here. Come on.
Yeah.
Oops, it's spinning right round.
So level 2 is 55 or more, but then you get 3 covers, all 3 Dave Sim covers, and the trading card.
Yeah, this is where you got to dish out the extra cash. Cerebus Team Bundle, A, B, and C covers from Dave Sim, Sean Michael Robinson cover, Benjamin Hobbs cover, and a trading card for 90. Level 4.
Holy Jesus. You get damn near all of them.
The Turtle Tracks Bundle. The 3 Dave Sim covers. Benjamin Hobbs cover. Let's see. I'll just read the words. It's easier. Get the complete set of all 19 standard variant covers plus 1 trading card. Save $80, 21% off, only $300. $500 is the Pizza Party Bundle. The complete set of all 19 standard variant covers and the blank cover, pop cover, Visions of Trade Paper T8, Pieces of Turtles, 8.3, 75 Sleeps, both distressed variants. Also, the $100 distressed bundle that's signed. And the Platinum Foil cover. That's 27 books, 1 trading card, 25% off, $170 that you save.
Good God.
9 people have already bought that. 6, this is where they start throwing you a bunch of like free stuff.
Yeah.
Level 6, the Castle Siege bundle. For the collector who wants it all, get the complete set of all 19 standard variant covers and the blank cover, pop cover, Visions of T8, 75 Sleeps, Pieces of Turtles 8.3, both distressed variants, and the Platinum Foil cover. You also get the complete Visions of T8 card set and the 75 Sleeps card set and both enamel pins. That's 27 books and 94 trading cards.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm. One of those trading card sets is like $100 too, like by itself.
Yeah.
$1,500.
Oh, this is where you get like multiples of every issue.
Yeah. We would call this like a retailer tier, but this is just the super collector. You know, the hoarder. You get 5 copies of everything. You get the Ultimate Collector Bundle, get 5 copies of every standard variant cover. You also get 1 copy each of Pieces of Turtles, 75 Sleeps, Pop variant, blank variant, Platinum Foil variant, Visions of T8, both distressed variants, and the remastered Cerebus #1. You will also receive any variant specific trading cards and the 75 Sleeps and Visions of Turtles 8 card set. That's
100.
104 books and 100 trading cards for $1,500.
Has anybody bought it?
Let's see. Nobody.
Not yet.
Not yet. $2,300. This is the distributor level.
15
So
and 10. This is for a shop.
this is for a comic shop. Yep. You get 15 copies each of all three Dave Sim covers, and then you get 10 copies each
Of everything else.
of everything else. And then you get 2 blank covers, 2 pop variants, 2 distressed book sets, 2 platinum foil variants, 2 pieces of Turtles 8.3, 2 visions of T8, 2 75 sleeps T8 book, 2 copies of Service #1 remastered, 75 sleeps card set, Visions of T8 card set. Nobody has bought that either. That's the very end. So,
Man. Yeah. It's a
So-
lot. And it just popped up because they run for 30 days
yep,
and it's got 28 days left.
yep. Now, what I'm interested in would be, probably like one of the $20 covers,
Yeah.
and these 3 books right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably the same thing. Maybe not the Volta Spawn. I don't know. I've got a Spawn 10.
Yeah, I've got one too, but this is just cool because it's it's like the EC homage cover,
Yeah.
and there's if there's any left, because there's only like 200 copies of this, so that's probably already all gone.
Maybe. I know I've seen he's moved a lot of stuff to Kickstarter
Mhm.
for the Cerebus remasters and stuff. I may just need to keep looking at it more because I know I did get he just remastered Church and State. I
Mhm.
think it was because I got an ad for it, but I haven't bought it. I'm still using my other one.
D-Wag says, yeah, I kind of do now that you mention it about the soap.
No, that was before that.
Oh,
He goes down. He's figured out a way to save time. If you read the comments,
baths are a waste of time. Only fools take showers. Shake my head. I've already gained well over 2.5 hours this year of extra free time just by not showering. Oh,
and not to mention nobody ever bothers me anymore.
yeah. Don't get me started on washing your hands or brushing your teeth. I only have $17. Maybe I should try
Take out
to take out a $1,500 loan so I can be the first and probably only person to buy it.
Damn.
You can what do you got for collateral? Well, I got a pocket full of crack rock. And these 3 teeth, is that just fell out.
These 3 teeths. All right, man. Yeah, I'm gonna back that one. I just got to figure out which cover I want and see if I can get one of the remasters.
It's like, don't you know the more covers you put up, the more difficult you make it on everybody. I know some people, are in the top percentile of comic collectors, and make 6-figure salaries, and aren't married, can buy shit like that.
Yeah, neither one of us fall in that category.
Before my coma, when I was taking like a lot of money in from that job, I couldn't afford that.
Yeah, I do good, but I still
probably because just my rent for the house was like $2,000.
Damn.
But that was everything included.
All right, man. I'm gonna let you go. But I'll get the book over to you, and then we'll get back next week.
Cool. So until next time, thank everybody, D-Wag and Steve and somebody else. Was there somebody
Hanging out.
else? Oh, and Hojo, yes. Thanks for coming in and hanging out and watching us do our Thursday night thing. Nice to have a nice lively chat for Steve Worcester's birthday. Thank you, sir. Happy birthday once again. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Um, and 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 since it's Steve's birthday, I'm just going to end this by saying, shut the fuck up and go read a comic. Happy birthday, buddy. Ba, 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 ba.